This video is sponsored by
Grizzly offers table saws for shops of all sizes. Check them out on grizzly.com.
Before I get started with today's video, I just want to let you guys know that we are starting something completely new at Garage Woodworks, and it's called Garage Woodworks League, where we are going to create and publish build videos in much greater detail. These build videos are going to be a lot longer and a lot more instructional than the build videos that you're used to seeing me publish on YouTube. The first project for Garage Woodworks League is this through tenon bookcase, which is in progress as it still needs a top and a back. If you'd like to build this through tenon bookcase with us, there will be a link in the video description below where you can join Garage Woodworks League, and then you can pay a small fee to watch this multi-part build series. I have the through tenon of the bottom shelf inserted in the mortise, and it extends out the side by 1/4 inch. So the next thing I want to do is put a chamfer on each side of this through tenon. I made 2 marks on either end of the tenon. Now with a straight edge, I'm just going to connect these 2 marks. But if you wanted to, instead of using a straight edge and making pencil marks, you could probably also get away with using a marking gauge. And I'm going to repeat this process on all 4 sides of the tenon. I'm also going to make a few marks down the front of the tenon at the same distance. Now, because this distance on the end of the tenon is the same as the distance to the line on the face of the tenon, when we go to use our hand plane, as long as we follow these guides on the end and the face of the tenon, we should get a 45-degree angle. I'm going to use a block plane to take this material down to our indicator marks, and I'm going to do the long section of the tenon cheek first. When chamfering the length of the tenon, you may notice that you're getting some chip out at the very end of the tenon, and that's because the grain of the tenon is running in this direction, and as you're planing, you're just pushing these fibers out. In order to decrease your chances of getting tear out, stop short of the end of the cut and then plane in from the opposite side. In order to make it easier to get the end of the tenon, I have the work supported at the opposite end with a clamp to hold the workpiece nice and vertical to the bench. If you're lucky enough to have a vise in your shop that you can use to clamp the board in this position, you might find that making the chamfers with the board vertical is a little bit more comfortable to work. I went ahead and did a dry assembly just to see how the tenons look chamfered as they protrude out the side of the bookcase, and everything looks really good. I'm really happy. This little quick tutorial came from the much larger build series for this through tenon bookcase, which is still in progress. And I hope you guys will consider jumping in and building this with us. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll have a link in the video description below where you can go and join Garage Woodworks League, and then you just pay a small fee and you can watch this entire build series. I'll see you all next time.